The learning management system comes as part of a third element in the learner journey after CRM and student information system. To access the learning management system, we go into modules, learning management system, and we click on the LMS module. Because I'm an administrator, I can pretty much see all the subjects or cohorts in the system. But if I'm a teacher or a student, I can only see the subjects I teach or subjects I'm enrolled in. When I click on the subject here as an example, science or cardiology, this is the teacher workspace or the subject workspace for the teacher. On the left hand side, we call it flipped class, but you can call it curriculum, lesson plan, syllabus, or any of these terms. So here we have the option to build the curriculum or your learning content, and you can divide this into sections and lectures. Here are some examples, but you can always add a section, and under that you can add lectures. So here are some examples up here. So if I click on the example lecture here, you will see the option to upload various learning assets like videos, audio, document, PowerPoint presentation, image, text, SCORM, LTI. SCORM and LTI are the industry terminology for learning interoperability. Any downloadable file, Google Drive files, and even quizzes as well, which we set up on the quiz module. Let's say I'm the student, the view of the student is very similar as well. So if I click on any of the content here, let's say I'm clicking on the video here, it opens up what we call an immersive lecture experience. Notice that everything is playing within the browser. If I play the video is playing within the browser. And if I click on any of these content up here, this is a PowerPoint presentation, and it loads within the browser as well. And if there's any PDF document, Google Drive, or any of these content, everything is loading within the browser. And you always have the option to extend the content itself, content view. We also have an option called activity tracking. So if you enable activity tracking, all of the learning assets will also have the option of tracking the student activity. You have the option to display the time spent, display completion status. If you enable completion status, you can say, as an example, only when the student watches this video for 10 minutes, mark that as complete. Right? So that's how you can track it. And if you come to the student view up here, you will be able to see the activity tracking and how much time or how much percentage they have completed of the content that they need to consume. When I click on it, you will see individually the amount of time spent on these as learning assets which has been uploaded. So that's all about the flip class. We also have the option to copy the flip class content into other subjects as well. So if I want to copy this to any other subject, I have the option to do that as well. So so I can select the subject and then I have the option to copy that. Even I have the option to copy this section as an example as well. So that's all about the flip class. On the right hand side, we have other uh, um, functions like, for example, discussions. So here is where the teachers can broadcast messages to students, and students will be able to have discussion style conversations or comments that they can make, they can like, just like any social discussions and form discussions. We have assessments where you will be able to see all the assessments up here. And once you click on the gradebook, you will automatically be taken to the assessment module and the gradebook itself up there. And then we have the quiz module. We have one of the most comprehensive quizzing module, which normally is found in standalone quizzing platforms. You have You can add a quiz. Once you've added a quiz, I'll just show an example up here. You can have basic information about the quiz. And here is the quiz questions. You can import the quiz using a template. We would recommend export the questions, and then you get an option of the templates. Or if you click on import, you will have the sample file up here, and you can use that to import the questions, or you can just add questions manually. So there are various types of questions like multiple choice, checkbox, true or false, fill in the blanks, essay matching, and also document upload as well. So then we have other options like the scores calculation. There are options where you can do um, scores based on scores or without scores. If it is scores based, you also have the option to have negative markings as well. Then display status and how the information on the results will be displayed. That is showing up here. Whether you want to display the actual results percentage or grading structure, which has been set up immediately or after at a particular date or time. The availability when the quizzes will be set up, you can set up date of the start date and end date. The results of the quizzes shows up here. Any notifications that you want to have when the quizzes are submitted shows up here. Advanced functions, these are some of the advanced functions where you can link this quiz to our assessment and grading module. So for example, this quiz can be linked to any of the assessments that's been set up. What this enables you to do is all the results will be published in the gradebook and also the report card or transcripts as well. There are other options where you can quiz, you can copy this quiz to other subjects, and randomization option. You can enable quiz unique sessions as well, and the retake options, whether you want the students to take the quizzes after certain conditions, you can enable that here as well. So that's basically all about the quiz module. We also have badges and gamification module as well. The gamification module, when you add a game, you can add a game directly from here. And once you add a game, you have an option to set up the game details up here. Give the name, title, and the levels and points you can set up in the next section. And once that is done, you will be able to assign points to students. So here is some of the games that's been set up. You can see the participants here, and then you have the option to assign points to the students based on any of the criteria that you set. And once they have achieved certain levels, they will automatically be promoted, and also they will be assigned those badges there as well. And you can see those information on the badges, which what are the students who have badged various badges. You can see that information here. We have resources section where you can upload resources which is not part of the learning curriculum. Maybe student handbooks, as an example, can be uploaded here. We discussed list of students. You can see the list of students here. Live lectures. We have integration with Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet to drive live lectures here. You can set up those integrations, and you can add Google, Zoom, or Microsoft Teams meeting directly from here. And students will be able to join these sessions from the LMS section itself. Finally, the analytics. So here you can see some AI analytics in terms of top performing students, bottom performing students, scores distribution in a pie chart. We also have the candlestick representation of the scores. This is especially useful when the teachers can analyze, let's say, for example, this quiz. You will see the maximum they got is 84, minimum is 22, and this is a percentile, which is the average, which is around, I think 72. So based on this, they can see, like, for example, in this one, everyone has scored less than 60. So the teacher has the option to go in, and whatever the learning objectives were as part of this assessment, they can reinforce that in the class. So these are some of the analysis we provide for better engagement of students in classrooms. And that's basically all about the learning management system.